Before I turned 25, I had to be married. Otherwise, control of my family's $4 billion trust would pass to a board already crawling with my enemies. So I chose Carter Sterling, my college sweetheart, my fiancé, the man who promised me forever. Then, the day before our wedding, I looked into his eyes and heard what he was really thinking.
One signature, and her trust is mine. After the wedding, I'll move Sloane into the penthouse.
Hey, you okay?
Celeste can rot in the guest wing until I find a clean exit.
Just pre-wedding jitters.
That was when I realized two things. My wedding was a trap, and my fiancé had no idea I could hear every word. It started with Victoria Sterling.
My future mother-in-law sat in my living room.
Celeste, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. The company hit a rough patch. We may not finalize the premarital financial terms in time.
Then I heard another voice, not from her mouth, from behind her eyes.
That stupid girl's trust clause activates at midnight tomorrow. She signs over co-trustly control at the altar, or the board takes it all. We own her.
My breath stopped. Stress, I told myself. Wedding nerves. Maybe I was finally cracking, so I tested it. I looked Victoria dead in the eye.
That's terrible. Is there anything I can do?
Her face folded into sympathy.
After tomorrow, we're all family. What's ours is yours.
Her mind purred underneath.
My son marries $1 billion heiress for free. Society will bow.
My hand shook around the water glass. Not stress, not madness. I was reading her thoughts, and the signal only fired when I looked into her eyes. I smiled, showed Victoria to the door, waited until her car left the driveway. Then I called the man I was supposed to marry.
Hey babe, missing me already?
Just nervous. Do you really love me?
Celeste, tomorrow is the beginning of our forever.
Perfect answer. Perfect lie. But the gift didn't work through a phone. No eyes, no signal.
Come over. I need to see you.
Carter came in the evening, lilies in hand, collar open, smile soft enough to ruin a smarter woman. Carter Sterling had chased me for 3 years in college. He remembered my coffee order, my favorite composer, the exact color of the dress I wore the night we met. He had played devoted best friend so well that I finally said yes. I used to believe that smile. Tonight, I needed to know what lived behind it. He crossed the room, tucked my hair behind my ear, and kissed my forehead.
My bride. You look beautiful when you're nervous.
I looked into his eyes. His mind split open.
God, she eats up everything I say. One more signature and her trust is mine. I'll move Sloane into the penthouse by spring. Celeste can rot in the guest wing until I find the cleanest exit.
My heart went cold. Then, buried under the greed, came a flicker.
She really does look beautiful tonight. She always does. Sometimes I almost forget this is a game. If she weren't so trusting, maybe I could have... No. Focus. The money.
He was still touching my face.
I wish I could stay.
He said, checking his watch.
Last-minute wedding things with the groomsmen.
His mind said something else.
Slane's waiting at the Meridian. One last night before the cage door shuts. Celeste's sweet, but Sloane gets me.
He kissed my forehead again.
Get some rest, babe. Big day.
The door clicked shut. For a long time, I stood in the hallway and remembered his proposal. The rooftop, the lights, his voice breaking on forever. My real tears. 3 years of smiles. All of them invoices. I pulled his ring off my finger, dropped it into my nightstand drawer, and closed it. Then I scrolled to a name I never thought I would call. Adrian Moretti. Adrian Moretti was not a friend. He was the sole heir to Moretti Industries, a corporate empire so vast Wall Street called him the architect. He had taken control at 26, doubled the valuation by 29, and made older billionaires lower their voices when he entered a room. He also had a Yale law degree he never used. People said he kept the license the way other men kept loaded guns. Our families had history. His grandfather and my great-grandfather had spent decades trying to destroy each other across boardroom tables. The kind of enemies who sent flowers to funerals because respect mattered more than peace. I had met Adrian exactly 4 times. Galas, summits, 1 funeral. Every time, he did the same thing. He refused to look at me. He would nod, say, Ms. Vale, then vanish within 90 seconds. Once, I watched him talk to my father for 20 minutes while angling his body so his eyes never crossed mine. I had always assumed he disliked me. Maybe he hated the Vale name. Maybe he hated that our families had survived his. Whatever the reason, Adrian Moretti had made one thing clear. I was someone he preferred not to see. The lobby of Moretti lofty tower was 60 feet of black marble and silence. A security escort appeared in 15 seconds. Nobody asked me to wait. That told me more than any Forbes profile ever had. His office sat above Manhattan like a throne room made of glass. He sat across from me in a charcoal suit, no tie, black eyes lowered to the file in front of him. He looked at the documents. He looked at his pen. He looked at the window, not at me. I told him everything. Adrian listened without interrupting. When I finished, he only lowered his eyes to the file. Then his voice turned colder.
The agreement they drafted constitutes wire fraud, conspiracy to defluse, and attempted conversion of trust assets.
His voice was low.
If any share transfer clause was hidden inside the marital filing, that adds securities fraud. My general counsel can file preliminary motions tonight. Morale Legal is the most feared private counsel team in Manhattan for a reason.
Just like that, no questions, no disbelief, no polite concern. He picked up my disaster like it weighed nothing.
I'll have a team pull everything on Sterling Corp., Carter Sterling, and this Sloane by morning. Hotel records, transfers, communications. We already had Sterling Corp. Under review for irregular reporting.
I stared at him.
Why?
He turned his pen between his fingers.
What format do you want the evidence in? Brief, raw files, or slide deck?
He dodged the question so neatly I almost missed it.
Projector ready. I want everyone to see.
At last, something moved across his face, not a smile, something sharper.
Then I'll make it airtight. Legal support, logistics, security, whatever you need tomorrow, my team is yours. Tell me the plan. I'll build around it.
This man had avoided my eyes for 4 years. Now he was offering me an army.
Thank you, Mr. Morelli.
I stood to leave.
Miss Vale.
I was almost at the door when his voice caught me. He was looking at his hands, no eye contact.
You deserve better than this.
I stepped into the cold night with a folder under my arm and a strange feeling that I had missed something important.
The agreement they drafted constitutes wire fraud, conspiracy to defluse, and attempted conversion of trust assets. His voice was low. If any share transfer clause was hidden inside the marital filing, that adds securities fraud. My general counsel can file preliminary motions tonight. Morale Legal is the most feared private counsel team in Manhattan for a reason. Just like that. No questions. No disbelief. No polite concern. He picked up my disaster like it weighed nothing. I'll have a team pull everything on Sterling Corp., Carter Sterling, and this Sloane by morning. Hotel records, transfers, communications. We already had Sterling Corp. Under review for regular reporting. I stared at him. Why? He turned his pen between his fingers. What format do you want the evidence in? Brief, raw files, or slide deck? He dodged the question so neatly I almost missed it. Projector ready. I want everyone to see. At last, something moved across his face. Not a smile, something sharper. Then I'll make it airtight. Legal support, logistics, security, whatever you need tomorrow, my team is yours. Tell me the plan. I'll build around it. This man had avoided my eyes for 4 years. Now he was offering me an army. Thank you, Mr. Morandi. I stood to leave. Miss Vale. I was almost at the door when his voice caught me. He was looking at his hands. No eye contact. You deserve better than this. I stepped into the cold night with a folder under my arm and the strange feeling that I had missed something important.